Okay. I'm at the site of grace that's just inside
Let me
the
teleport to there.
manor lower level, I believe it's called.
Okay. Let me do a little jumping. Jump.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a trap. I thought we were the ones setting the trap.
I do. Alright, great. By the grace.
Hasn't loaded in yet. Maybe it's under one of these pews.
Gotta break them all just in case. Should be. Unless. Try sitting at the
Oh.
grace or.
Yeah, I see it. It just showed up. I do really like this. Wish as a default you could just keep things one-handed. Okay.
No more funny business.
I might actually have enough souls for a level up, too, once we pick them back up. Ooh. That actually doesn't use a lot of mind, either.
No, it's pretty generous. It's like my blood slash.
It also breaks their poise really well. This is a phenomenal weapon. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies over there.
Ow.
Here I come. Uh-oh.
Ow.
That is a big hit. Nice.
The old wombo combo. I almost ran off because I was adjusting my camera.
Anything? See, that's probably somewhere you can jump to. A lot more hands. I think one of the biggest differences between this game and Dark Souls. Oh,
The trap.
one of the biggest differences is like how parkouring is such a massive element of the game. Like,
I
there's-
really like the additions. I like the platforming aspect, or like the jumping aspect a lot.
I love it. It's just like when I'm in this like Dark Souls mindset, I only think in 2D. So when they start adding in this 3D nonsense, I'm like, oh, there's entire areas I'm missing. Even from the Academy, which I thought I did a pretty cool job of looking around for. There's like this one thing where you have to step on a... There's basically like a spike, and then you step on the spike and you can jump on a gargoyle, and that's how you get to a secret area.
It's so cool. I really like how they're hiding secrets and stuff, and they've always sort of been like that from Software games, but now that they...
Right.
But with the addition of like an actual jump button that isn't like bound to sprinting plus like pressing in a control stick to jump awkwardly,
Uh-huh.
it really just like they went all out with the platforming aspect of the game.
There's some big wolves up here.
Here's some big dogs.
Do they have hands too? Do the wolves have hands?
In a sense.
Got a golden
Nice
seed.
puppy. Take blood. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I can't level up while you're here, huh?
No, not while
Dang.
you can't get out of grace. I know, I'm so
Ooh, that puppy really tanked those rocks.
He was trying to catch the balls actually, and then we came along and killed him.
Oh, now you're gonna make me feel bad. That
Yeah, it breaks poise really well.
Yeah. What other items do we have around here? Got some herba.
Always could use some herba.
Oh, that's a big guy. What are those? They look like Silent Hill nurses. Oh, look, there's a ladder.
I was like, which path do you want to do?
Well, what's up this ladder?
Secrets and goodies.
I love secrets. It's an item. Magic grease. Oh. Another item now. I missed completely.
It was the thought that counts. There was an attempt. He's just sleeping.
Sneaking by. My arch nemesis. That awaken the giant? It did.
I just want to go up some stairs. Oh, that makes sense.
Here comes a giant.
Oh, buddy. We doing this?
I think we're doing it.
Oh, he got stuck, idiot.
Haha.
Come here. You're done.
Oh, we stunned him. There we go.
Sword.
Troll Knight sword. Interesting. I thought those guys were called giants. They're trolls?
Trolls.
Okay. Dang. You are very strong. Here's
I
somebody.
love burst. I love burst build.
Burst build?
It's all about. Both of my scimitars have bleed attached to them,
Uh-huh.
and I have very high arcane, which is what bleed scales with. So I can
Okay.
really quickly build hemorrhage on them, and when you do that, you make the enemy take like a giant burst of damage.
Nice.
So I just have to run up and like do a quick dash attack, and they usually will bleed and pop.
Let's see. There's more to this area down here. I hear a scarab, but I don't see it.
I have lost you, but I will come find you. I want to go kill a man.
Doing a little jump. It's gotta be on the other side of this wall. We have up here.
Boss fight.
Boss fight. Already. Did we just happen to go straight toward the boss by accident? Like, there's a whole area to explore. I keep doing this.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah.
There is a lot more to explore.
Okay.
But this is the boss of the area.
All right. Well, let's do the boss, I guess, and then we can explore more of the area. Actually, I have a bad feeling about this. Are you able to walk through? Or do I have to do a cutscene? Oh no.
Not until the boss shows up. Trust me, I'm mashing the button on the door.
Royal
There
Knight
we go.
Loretta. Oh, he's on a steed.
First time.
Oh, no, no.
No.
He stunned me. There's a stake, though. No, wait. I need to go to this. Fuck. I need to go to the Grace to pick you up. Otherwise, you'll have to fight through everything. Oh, and I've got all those souls there. God damn it. Okay. Where were we at? Manor lower level?
We should be at... No, you activated upper level, didn't you?
Did we get upper level?
Did you get upper level?
I have upper level.
Then
I
yeah, we
just-
got upper level.
Okay.
Because that should put you right outside the wolves.
Yes. I guess if we have it, then I have it. Yeah, I'm at upper level now.
And that is where I will put myself down now.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to get stunned. He broke my poise. Which I should have a fair bit of.
Loretta, don't fuck around.
Where's my poise at? I have 18 poise, which probably isn't actually that good.
Poise is really good in this game, but I don't know. It's not useless. It's not almost useless like it was in Dark Souls 3, but I still feel like you don't really need a bunch of it
Uh-huh.
to survive, and you're mostly a caster, so it's usually okay.
Yeah. I haven't been doing the death counter. I just added one. We've died like 4 times in this area.
I'd say there's like been a solid 5-ish.
Yeah. Does my katana do bleed?
I don't think
Causes
so.
blood loss buildup. Yep, I need to start
yeah.
putting into arcane.
I wouldn't. You should still only go off of the intelligence build for there.
Okay.
I think that's mostly like an afterthought in a sense for your katana. You're gonna get more damage from putting in like intelligence or like dex or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Right now, my dex is 23 because of the talisman that I have. Scared this guy.
Oh gosh, who are those?
My strength is 25.
You have 25 strength? Why do you have 25 strength? I'm gonna come over to your house and respect your character.
Well, 5 of them come from the item that I
From
have, the
steel,
talisman.
Yeah, I know.
But I do have 20 in strength normally. Oop.
Go get your souls back.
Okay.
I'll try to run in and take aggro first this time. Well, after I get into the room.
Okay.
I am leaving alone.
Oh, I'm behind chairs. Yep, that did nothing. This should be a bit better. Oh, I wasn't expecting a magic missile.
I love her chopping down the trees with her halberd.
With her big glaive and... Oh, oop, she's mad at me. Fuck.
Okay, phase 2.
Phase 2?
Watch out. Now she's got a bow.
Oh! Got
Ow.
a big bow. Here she comes.
Taking a sip.
Stunned!
Oh! Stab her.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Here, you live. I'll try to...
We got it.
There we go. Now I'm still being shot.
Loretta's great bow. Ashes
Now
of
you have
War,
that?
Loretta's slash.
Now you have her Ash of War and her Sword for in their bow spell.
Nice.
That
Oh,
smells
it's
pretty
a
good burst.
It's a sorcery? Yeah.
The Great Bow is the Ash of War. I
Yeah.
don't remember what that does exactly. I think that's just like
Let's
for
see.
like magic slash.
Let's look at it. Let's see. What it do to the? Can I not change what's on the Moonlight Katana? Moonveil
No.
Katana? God damn it!
Special, pretty much any special weapon that is like named or something like that one is, and takes Somberstones will not be, or cannot have its
Customizable.
actual changed. Yeah.
Damn it! I'm really sad about that actually. Let's see. What do these do?
It's sort of a
Spiked
trade-off you have
character.
to deal with, but it is what it is.
Dexterity not crystal tier. Temporarily boost dexterity. Ooh, I would do more damage like that. No, restoring half of HP and doing more damage. I should probably pop that physic more often if we're going into boss fights. Let's see. Memorize spell. The bow, I have enough intelligence. Fires great arrow from a magic great bow.
It has a wind up to it, but it does do some pretty good burst if you can get it to hit.
Yeah. Frenzied emits concentrated blast of yellow flame of frenzy from eyes. That's wild. I need 27 faith for the tail. Creates a supple tail to sweep area before caster. Why is the spectral tail supple?
Oh, it's, you know.
Fucking scalies. Let's see. Oh, I need to level up. Let's see. I don't wanna do it.
You don't gotta do it.
Nah, I've got
I'm not holding you at gunpoint or anything.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Next time I end up at the dupe, though, I'm gonna get assaulted.
Just watch out.
Okay. Alright, I'm at 12 vigor. Okay, I do really want to start pumping up faith, but... Or now with my katana, I should do more dex. Oh well. Okay. Do I have anything else to do at this bonfire? Sorry, Sight of Grace. Level up, flasks are fine. I don't think I have 3 golden seeds yet, yeah.
I'll BRB.
Okay. Keep running around. These sisters? Hey, it's D and Dane. Thank you for the resub. Don't worry about being late. It's daylight savings day. We're all late today. I was an hour late getting on stream because I got put behind.
I don't.
I hear
it was
something.
a colossal waste of time.
There's a dragon. There's a dragon. There's a dragon. Dragon, dragon. There's a dragon. Someone please help me. What do we have here? Renna's Rise? Locked shut for now. Huh. Hey Dana, I think the shout out was supposed to post the link to your Twitch as well. I didn't see it do that. I wonder what's up with that. Please forgive me, but y'all should definitely go check out the Dane, fabulous creator. He was DM of the year 2019, I believe it was, or 2020. I love hearing you say it, but I can never remember the full accolade. Let's see. Use the great bow on this scarab. Oh, it's not dead. Yeah, hey, fucking die. Chilling mist. There is a dragon out here, though. How How much cheesing can we do to get around the dragon? You think he'd be friendly, or do you think he'd be mad at us? It's like everything we've met so far has been mad at us. Oh, he's looking at us. Is he nowhere nearby? He's going the other way. I think we can kind of slide around. Oh. Ah! Is he invisible, or was he teleporting? There's something up there. We'll come back for the dragon, but I want to see what's up here. I promise we will try to pet the dragon. And by pet, I mean hit with the katana. Oop, there are wolves. Oh! What is this place? Interesting, it's very blue. Dice Envy's DM of the year 2019. Oh, there's a beacon. Grace. Side of Grace. All good. Are you playing Elden Ring right now too? Or is Shrekking it up? In a really neat part. That's what Jazzy was saying. And then there were hands. Too many hands. I did raise my level a lot, Dane, offline. I did a bunch of grinding, and I managed to get a bunch of levels to 30. A bunch of my stats to 30. And my vigor is 12. Oh, hi. Is this your tower? If I'd known somebody was here, I wouldn't have rolled through the books, probably. Hi there.
A tarnished here.
Oh,
Thou
she
must
cute.
have some business in mind to come all this way. Though I have no memory
Look at her big
of
witch hat.
giving thee an invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest.
I guess not.
Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this encounter.
I don't think you should call Jazzy Smooth fate.
I am the witch Ranni. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might
Stole
one day
death?
upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before.
Uh-huh.
Well, has that roused thy interest?
Yeah, I guess. Serve or do not serve? I don't know. I'll simp for
I
her.
see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee.
You shouldn't. I make bad decisions.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City.
I've met
I
Blythe.
have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars.
Okay.
Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
others.
Speak with the three who await. Thou needst not indulge them unduly. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service after all.
How far below?
Speak with the thou
Okay.
needst not. It hath been a...
I have a bad habit of doing mostly the story. Like, I wanted to explore, and now all of a sudden I'm serving the witch. I feel like his main story. That feels MSQ to me. Oh. Hi.
I see.
Oh, what did you find?
You must be Ranni
I found a
from
witch.
hireling.
And now there's a man in a big hat.
Yes, I've heard all about you.
Sometimes there do be
I am
men in big
Silvus,
hats.
preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you. But
Why
since
does
you have the
everybody
misfortune
hate
of
me for
serving
being
the same
tarnished?
lady,
Um,
I ask that you
they're racist.
kindly try
Yeah.
not to drag us all down
And
with
also,
you.
Celivis just is like that.
I
Uh-huh.
reside. Come and pay me a visit should you wish to be of action. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you.
This guy's mean.
But who am I to stop?
He's
I reside. Come and pay me should you.
maybe
If it were up
top
to me-
3 worst NPCs in a From Soft game ever.
Oh,
created.
wow. Oh, hey. Here's a big wolf man. Hi, Blythe.
Have you forgotten?
Oh,
Yeah, we're
I'm in
friends.
service of Mistress
Blythe,
Ranni.
my love.
Getting right to
Oh,
business.
Blythe.
I'm still in Limgrave.
Oh, he's
The
still in
eternal
Limgrave.
city of Nokron lies
Twirls
somewhere
my
at the
hair. Oh
bottom
my
of this
god, you're
land.
so
I'm
tall.
planning to go below to the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road.
Is
to
that a
Nokron.
wolf mask, or is he actually a wolf man?
He is a
I'm
half
going
wolf
below
man.
to the
Yes.
well
Okay.
in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
I think I've already been in the well.
I'm going below to the well and see if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
Is that... In the Mistwood. I guess I haven't.
You've been in the well before because you unlocked
Yeah,
Caelid that way.
yeah, the Seofer River well. That's the well he's talking about? He's
Yeah,
down there?
The yeah, he's in the Siofra River now.
Okay. I guess I gotta go find him. Whoa! Oh, it's the blacksmith guy.
Oh,
And Iji's
so
here.
you were the one. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Ranni's. I'm told that you are searching for Nokra. I will give you whatever.
What I'll say
Okay.
is, this quest line that you're on now is maybe one of my favorites in this game.
Yeah? Nice.
It's really good. A lot of the quest lines in this game are really good for a lot of like the major NPCs, the major
should-
side NPCs rather.
I want to explore more. Wait, can I not get out of here?
You have to. Pretty much what they're doing is they want you to talk to everyone and then go back and talk to.
And then go back and talk to Ranni? Okay. Well, at least they did that instead of letting me leave, and then I would never know that I had to talk to Ranni again.
Yeah. It's actually protecting
Ah!
you from running into that dragon.
Well, that's nice of it. I forgot I sent the elevator up to make a shortcut and skip seeing all the NPCs.
Yeah.
Like an idiot. Honestly, if that one dude hadn't been by the door, I probably wouldn't have even known they were here. Yeah, I want to finish exploring this area. I feel like I have a bad habit of finding like the important thing and then running off and then not finishing an area.
Speak with the three who
It's
await
fair.
thee
I
below.
guess it is always
Thou needst not indulge. It hath been
go
a
as far
path.
as you like to go, but it's always nice just to
Speak
explore,
thou
run around,
needst
see what
not.
you
It
can
hath
get
been a-
into.
I not finish speaking with them? Does somebody have more dialogue for me? I know Celavis doesn't.
I don't know if EG or Blythe might.
I also don't think Blythe does. It must be EG then.
Because Celavis definitely doesn't, you said?
Yeah, because I talked through all of Celavis's dialogue.
My apologies for the misleading words.
He did have more.
I never imagined that an audience, let alone I, for one, should have seen it. But I did not. Do forgive me. Let us give all that we can together. Let us together.
Right. We'll double check with Blythe, because I'm pretty sure we already talked to him a bunch.
Yeah, Blythe's whole thing is just
I'm going below
come meet him at
I can't find the road. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah.
I'm going below.
See if I can't just find the road. Come meet him in his tower, I think.
Yeah, I need to meet.
Need Dylan.
He's just chilling. I really like this katana.
You found your blade.
Ah, I shall soon enter my slumber.
Slumber?
And it will be some time before I wake. This
cool, girl. Get your nap in.
Without its hindrances.
All body.
I have.
Oh, you have 4 arms.
I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Is it like a 4-hour nap?
I shall soon enter, and it will be. I have high look.
Okay.
Yes, Dane, that is the Moonveil.
Yes. Thank you, Dane. Or thank you, Jazzy, for answering, Dane.
Oh, no problem.
It is the Moonveil katana. We can do. Wait.
Sorry, I'm watching your stream and I love the fucking ghost of a player that ran up and slashed at where Ranni was.
Yeah.
I just immediately attacked Ranni and I'm like, bro, come on.
She's the homie. Although she never appeared in Ella for me.
Well, technically you didn't appear to her, so.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna be like that.
She was probably waiting and then you just like left and she was like, well, I got things to do, dude. So I
all
I
about perspective. Wait, so is there more to the house? Is there another way into the house? Is that all I get to go into?
That's all of the rise that you were in.
There's so much more of this house.
Bigger on the inside. Bigger on the outside.
Bigger on the outside, I guess. Let's see. You want to fight a dragon with me?
Sure. I guess I will go to the. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fine. I fell from a tall height, but I did not die. I'll put my sign at the Grace in Ranni's Rise.
Ranni's Rise sounds like a castle, like not. Sounds less like a castle and more like a Six Flags ride.
Oh, for sure. I'd ride it. It got discontinued in the 90s because it actually killed 3 people.
Yeah. Well, one of those dudes.
They tried to cover that up.
One of those guys went underneath because he dropped his hat. So.
Yeah. So I mean, that is.
It was his own fault.
On him.
Yeah.
But it's not like the authorities are going to see it that way.
Alright, let's get a dragon.
Go get a dragon.
There's a lot more dragons in this game than I was expecting.
Honestly, same. I wasn't expecting any dragons, and then I learned about the first one, and I was like, oh. Okay, so that's the kind of game we're doing. Alright, I guess this is a J.R. Martin.
Oh, invaded.
Squawk Jr.'s here.
Ah!
Squawk.
Look!
Oh, hi, Squawk.
He fucking, where did he come from?
Sneaky. Oh, he's running right for you. Dip.
Maidenless behavior.
Oh, he's quick stepping towards you. He's fast. Watch out. Get on the rise and just leave.
I'm trying.
Oh.
He got me.
Maidenless behavior, dude.
How did he like... Did he show up in the tower and jump off? Because he landed on me immediately.
Probably.
Fuck. What a lucky spawn. I wonder where my souls went. There they are.
I got my summon back down.
Oh, yeah, I need to resummon you.
I wonder how this game does. I know this game scales like our co-op interactions, since like obviously I'm higher level than you. I get scaled back down a little bit. I'm wondering if that's the same way for invaders. I'd have to imagine that they're not gonna like let some in-game like level 200 invader drop in on like a level 80 person.
Yeah, I don't know, but that dude had a bunch of stuff on him, and he had a lot
Definitely had a lot of strength, and it looked like he was wielding the prelate hammers, which are just common drops if you kill the right enemy, but still. But he also had like the quick step, the bloodhound step on them.
I still need to get that. Although there's nothing I can really...
I know where you can get it.
I think I have to fight like a knight on a horseback, right? Somewhere in Caelid?
I can point you where to go. He is a pretty hard fight.
Yeah.
But you might have a different time with it since you're more ranged than I am. They're just puppying around.
Just puppying around. It's not a weapon, Dane. It's an Ash of War. It's the Bloodhound Step.
But you wouldn't be able to put it on your katana.
I wouldn't be able to put it on the katana, even though that's a perfect thing for the katana.
You might want to heal up a little. Well, it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my physic. This guy's gonna be able to one-shot you anyway.
It doesn't really matter, I guess. I got it. Let's just rob this thing. Just get it over with. I'm running. Uh-oh.
Wow, that was big.
Don't step on me. I'm not into that. Hey, wait. Hey,
okay.
Wait. Hey, wait.
Wait.
Come back here.
Where did he go?
Adula. Adula, you bitch.
He turned into mist and disappeared.
Adula fled the scene like more maidenless behavior, but this time from the dragon.
Dragons are all about maidens. What's going on here?
Shaking my damn head, dude.
Is he gonna come back?
No. He just leaves. He runs.
Do we have to kill him in that like amount of time? Do we have to respawn him?
No.
Okay.
I heard a I hear a groaning.
Me too.
Oh, there's a man. He's scared.
I think I can imagine why he's scared. Oh, he left an item.
Seek jump attack.
Where's Celavis's tower?
Cave ahead. Celavis's tower is to the west of Ranni's.
West?
Yeah. I keep muscle memorying trying to bring out Torrent.
Yeah. Is that this one right up here? No, this is Ranni's.
This is Ranni's, and then his is that one over there. Because the one to the east is a different one.
I think I found Renala's rise earlier too, but it wouldn't let me inside.
Rena's rise is blocked off at the moment.
I'm still mad that dragon left.
Right?
Is he gonna be in another spot on the map?
I'll be honest, I can't remember I'm sure, but I don't remember when or where they pop up again.
Okay.
You kill so many dragons, you start forgetting their faces.
They come back from what you read, from what Dane read, much later. Is it much later in front of Ronnie's or like at a different point?
I would have to imagine a different point, because I've come back here multiple times and they never showed up again.
I just think it's wild that he straight up ghosted us.
Do you wanna get something fun real quick?
Yeah.
I knew you would.
Where's the wolf mask? Okay. It is actually going to strike my intelligence, but it does increase my poise. My stamina? Oh,
I don't
no.
think it has any additional effects.
And whatever I'm wearing must be nerfing my HP and my stamina. Because I know that my stone mask nerfs my HP. Which I'm sure is not good news for you. I'll start running.
I'm being patient.
Okay.
I'm biding my time.
You're waiting until you can solo invade me?
Yeah. Need to Google how to invade my friends in Elden Ring.
Well, you took me at my word.
Oh, I didn't know he had a mask. I thought his face was just fucked up.
Oh no, that's just his mask. He's just a freak.
Never cease to amaze.
Dung ahead.
He's got a dope hat, though.
I
That is
suppose
nice.
you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do.
Surprised he's...
I'd like you
Is
to
he a
find
ghost in your
woman
screen?
called Nepheli
No.
to
Is he a
administer
ghost?
Weird.
No.
potion.
He's in his
Even
spectral
you
form for me.
could do that much,
Weird.
can't you?
He's not in his like physical form. That's interesting.
Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Potion. Bellus's potion.
Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it.
Okay.
I expect glad tidings.
Take a sip.
And soon.
I was thinking about it.
I've no time. The only thing I will hear from you is, are we under? I have enough.
Okay.
Oh, it might.
That's
It's
all
probably
his dialogue.
because it's probably so I can't like kill him.
Oh god. I would be terrified. What's up here?
Lose his house.
I'm gonna go steal all his instruments because he's an asshole. There's a chest. Wait. Not a mimic.
Feel free.
It's a memory stone!
More slot.
Fuck yeah. Now I can cast more spells.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, it didn't kill me. Nice.
Did you fall?
Yeah, I tried to jump onto a ledge outside, but I missed.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought there was going to be an item in here. Yep. Okay, is there anything else we need for the quest in this area?
I don't believe so. Anything else I can tell you is something I think you should find on your own.
Okay.
I'll say this. There's more to this place, but it's like stuff that you'd have to like figure it on your own still.
Like exploration-wise or like story-wise?
Both. Not talking about Carrion Manor. Carrion Manor does have like probably the minor areas you could still explore and do stuff in, but that's just like for finding items and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
The Three Sisters has like things that you could probably still find in it, but I feel like would be rude of me to sort of give away. in a game like this.
Okay, I'll come back up to it then, because I have done some foolish shit. I am now very far away.
Can I see you on my map? Oh, I can. That's nice.
Where am I? I'm back in the manor.
I wish there was like a teleport item that I could just like come to you.
Yeah, that would be useful. That is very far down. There was like a drop off and then
I see.
a couple of other drop offs. I didn't expect to not be able to get back up and having to go forward. Something's about to hit me. Got an old fang.
I did. I got some like flasks back. I don't think I went this way, but I didn't explore this place to its heart to the most I could.
There was an item up here. An old fang.
My experience with this game was Raya Lucaria was like the last place I went to.
Yeah?
I like did everything I could to not explore this area, mostly because I was trying to intentionally sequence break by doing all the other areas first. And I did Stormvale because you don't need to do Stormvale first, but it like felt right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're up here.
Something up here.
Oh. Hello. Who's this?
What's going on here?
It's an NPC.
Are you a corpse? He looks like he's breathing.
Oh,
He is an NPC.
You? Sorry, Your Worship.
What's he say?
Saying, sorry, Your Worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carrion royal family.
I am charged with maintaining these
Oh, I cannot attack here because
dolls.
I'm bound by blood.
He's charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls?
Other than the puppets, there is some very fine. Why not pick such, please? A little something.
Oh, he sells stuff. Glintstone's larval tier. Craft book. Carrion retaliation. What does that do? Does it reflect sorcery?
Possibly.
We'll get a larval tier so we can respec. Celestial do. Carry out absolution at the Church of Vows. Interesting.
Yeah, if you ever.
The ripple blade. It's for crafting. Found by hunting. It's budding horn.
I don't remember
Ritual
if I mentioned this at all, but I had to use the Celestial Dew at the Church of at the church to absolve myself of sins.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I bugged it or something, but the second day I was playing, maybe even the first, I was running through Mistwood away from a giant bear trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And I ran past where Blythe was.
Yeah.
And all I heard was the howl plus an NPC talking to me, but I couldn't stop because the aforementioned giant bear was chasing after me.
Right.
And so I just thought nothing of it, and I decided to come back later. And when I came back later, I couldn't find who was talking, and instead I found an NPC trying to kill me, and it was Blythe.
Huh.
And Blythe would aggro on me every time I came back around to him.
Now he's your boyfriend.
And I never knew why. Yeah, and I never knew why, but I had to absolve myself of sin because apparently I made him mad. And now he's my boyfriend since we hung out together for a while and things happen. You connect with people.
Yeah. I don't. That sounds super weird because I guess the giant bear attacked him and he.
Maybe I have no idea. I feel like I must have done something, or like maybe like me stopping, or I don't know. It was so strange, and I could never like. There were other people who had the same thing happen to them, but I don't think anyone had a definitive answer for what was happening.
Well, I know that like you need a specific ability or specific emote.
Yeah, I went back and
to
got
get him
that,
to come
and then-
down. So look out! Oh!
Got you still too.
I thought it went off already, and so I went. I went over it, and it exploded again. Yeah, that is super weird.
But
I wonder if the bear was big enough to attack him.
it's possible. I wouldn't put it against things like that happening in the game.
Oh, got a rune arc. Oh!
I saw someone's health go down and I thought it was you first. Call an ambulance, but not for Ash.
Something's shooting at us from over there. Ooh. Ooh. I might need that ambulance now.
The blind
Ooh,
bat.
very cool.
Oh no! We're being invaded, watch out.
Yep.
Somewhere. Oh, they're
Where is
behind
he?
us. No, that's
Behind us?
Bloodstain.
Okay.
Ow. Something shot me. Someone's throwing knives.
There's somebody over here.
Nope. They ignored me and went for you.
Got him. Okay.
You might want to heal up just in case our friend shows up.
Yep.
Which I don't know where they are unless they're down below.
I think there's only one thing to do.
I think you're right.
Oh, you became the statue. I want to be a statue.
They'll never see it coming. I see them coming.
Yeah, I see them too.
I'm gonna like just run at them. I hope people are cool enough that they see this and they're
Oh no,
like,
behind
that's
you!
fun. Oh no! Heal. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh no! Alright.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Ow.
I don't think he sees us yet.
No, I think he missed us somehow.
Okay, back in formation.
Yeah.
I'm still a box.
Still a box.
Oh,
I'm
you're a box now.
Wish I could like stand on top of you and like
Yeah.
then become a box. So, well, I think an enemy is shooting an arrow at me. I think they ran off further into the level thinking we must have gotten to the boss.
I don't know.
Oh, here, they're coming. Oh, they have the blood spear.
Does he see us? He's definitely doing something.
If you attack me, you're a little bitch. He's teabagging.
Okay, we're just having fun.
We're having fun at the moment. Hold on, just stand back.
Who's gonna make the first move?
Aha! It's me. I'm not.
Is it on? There we go. Bombardment. Oh, he's too far away. But not for this! Oh, bastard. Oop, nope. I fucked up. Asshole. You got him. Nice. Good work. He was trying to run that faith build where you do the snipey thing with your eyes. Jazzy?
Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Weird. I guess Discord stopped working for some reason?
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, he was trying to do the madness thing, and I mean, he just didn't expect the boxes.
No,
Took him by surprise.
who even ever would expect boxes?
Now I think there is a way. I think if we jump down over here, we can get to an area. Oop. Nice.
Think there's a jump down nearby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duck and weave some guys.
Ooh! Oh shit! Oh, okay, okay.
Actually,
I'm
that's
running.
not good.
I'm running. I died.
Oh no!
I tried to do a perfectly timed dodge roll, and it didn't work out the way I wanted.
Did you have a lot of souls on you?
15,000. Like a good bit.
It's like an amount.
Oh fuck! I'm so far. That's nearby the upper level, right?
Yeah, you could technically, I guess, run and leave if you just feel like dipping out of this area.
Oh wait, no, it's the lower level. It was by that church area.
Yeah, it's by lower. Never mind.
I can just run and grab it. Well, I want to explore more of the manor.
Yeah.
So
here.
I don't know
I'll
if
come
we're
to the
like
lower level and put my sign down.
I don't know if we're like done with this particular tower or if there's more.
We're done with. There's no more bosses.
Yeah.
Like we're done mostly. It's just picking up like leftover items.
Yeah. Well,
I think
that's always fun.
Yeah. There's still probably stuff to get. My sign is down.
I don't want to leave
think
anything behind.
I think I can show us to a direction where I think there should be like what is left.
Alright, you should be summoned in.
I am being summoned in.
I'm gonna make my way to my souls.
So behind you there's a guy.
Go team
plays
venture.
really well.
Yeah. It might also be my ridiculously high intelligence. Oh, I say as I completely miss.
Well, that's no fault of your own.
Oh, look, watch out for that magic trap. So, you said there was an area up ahead where we could jump down to somewhere else? Don't you dare.
Yeah, it should be like right over here.
I also feel like enemies have a higher drop rate than other Souls games.
I think it should be
It's right up here. Yeah, I can see the wooden platform.
Good. I'm gonna try jumping for it. Woohoo! Yeah. I don't trust jumping to that small platform.
You don't? I don't trust.
I trust sprinting and jumping more than I trust jumping, like falling to that small platform.
Okay.
You won't take any fall damage if you run and jump and don't miss. See, there we go.
Yep.
Underground.
Underground?
That's what the message says.
Huh. Oh, there's something under here.
Underground. I think that's everything.
That's everything over here. There was more stuff over that way. Interesting, interesting. I see a hand. It's blue. No, it's just the light.
At least.
Item? I think it's a whip sword.
What's it called?
Urumi? Whip.
Oh, it's a whip. Oh, you got the whip. The whips are really cool in this game.
Yeah, it's a whip sword.
Before I switched over to the current build I'm using, I was doing like double whip.
Nice.
Because it's very fun.
I don't need to have a bow right now. I'll keep the whip out. I can also, yes, I can also sheath my sword like this. Do my super with it. Oh! Well, here we go. Combined attack, go!
Let's get him! Well, that was most of it. Run back. Okay, open your mouth. Do your little grabby. Oh! Don't get eaten.
Didn't get eaten.
We're not afraid of these guys. Much.
Is it? Do all of the grabs teleport you, or is it
No,
just that random
I
one?
think.
Okay.
Just that specific one.
That is a wild. Like, this game is wild.
I mean,
I don't know how many
Bloodborne
times
did
I can say that.
Bloodborne did another thing like it.
Yeah.
In Bloodborne, there is an enemy pretty early on that will, like, if you get killed by it, and it's a pretty strong enemy too, like intentionally.
Uh-huh.
But if you get killed by it, it'll like do a cutscene where it like puts you in a bag and drags you off to like a later game level.
Okay.
I guess that's it without dropping down.
We have to drop down to get out of here.
Yeah.
Was there another? Well, yeah, we're stuck here now. Gotta drop.
Because the only other thing I can think of, oh, we're at the entrance, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Which way did we go to get to Ranni? Was it left? Let's try going.
We have to go through all the way through the tower, or through the castle to get to her.
Yeah. Watch out for the big ones up top.
I'm just gonna switch to hands. They can't catch me.
They can catch me though.
Be faster.
I got grabbed.
No!
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Keep running. It's fine.
That's another hand. That's another hand. But I want the item in it.
Oh my god. Well, that does it.
Grab the item. Grab the item. Grab the item. He won't give me the item.
It's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, here comes Anne.
Ooh.
Oh wow, he's like moved way past where it was. It's really good that them knocking down trees doesn't like actually hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh, I got snared.
It's okay. I got him. Double kill. I missed completely.
Double kill.
I gotta stop calling my shots like that.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's another big one in the ground. Ooh!
All the somber smithing stones too I could ever want. We gotta go.
I don't want to do anything except for sheath my sword and then do the anime slash.
It just looks so cool, right? It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I see why so many anime characters do it.
Now, if only I had glasses that, when I push them up to my face, they... Ah!
Did you get grabbed?
No, but I'm about to.
Oh. That's right. She dodged me.
There really is all the Somber Smithing Stone 2s you would ever want right in this area.
Maybe too many.
But I don't see what you would do with all of them.
I don't think there's that many unique items in this game.
Yeah, because you can only use the, you only use the 2 once, and then you need a 3.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense for there to be this many 2s without there being 3s. Is this the way we came to Ranni?
Yes. This, or at least this leads to the lower level.
Okay, well, we need to go to a new area, I think.
I think we got to... if we go back in... So, hold on. I think we cleared out most stuff that I can show it. I think we have to go back in because if I imagine correctly, there's this door down here that's, like, locked from one side, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a door that is locked from this side.
I think we have to, like, drop down from, like, up above on the bridge.
Okay. Lido is legit, plus it looks amazing in this game. Is that the martial art, Jane? The sword draw martial art? Yeah, invaded by bloody finger...
Lightning, where are you? Final Fantasy 13?
That's my last heal.
Enemy
There he
ahead.
is.
There they are.
Ran away.
You might be... They do have an ability or an item to like teleport and reposition, but... Come on, spin. Spin with me. Spin with me to tell me you're cool. Spinner... Come on, Lightning. Spinner, you're gay. Where's the right... trying to find the right...
Box fight me. Box fight me, nerd.
Come on, nerd. Box fight.
Box fight.
Oh, he's doing it?
Is he gonna box fight us?
He's gonna
He's
push
pushing.
it. Let's go.
Where's he going? Does he want to draw us to a specific area?
Maybe. We've cleared out the entire, or majority of this area. I guess there's a hand there. Come on, enemy hand. Attack this guy. Hand doesn't care. Does hand care about me? Hand cares about me! Or you. No, it doesn't actually.
No, okay. Alright.
Oh, it's attacking now. It's slow though.
I don't trust this guy. You go. Oh wait, there's the hand though.
It's so... This is so slow. Oh!
Oh!
Bye! Well, we win! Yay! Alright, I guess let's go up and see if we can jump down to where that door is.
Okay. God, this game's pretty.
Right?
I was just like watching me run and watching the flaps from the back of my jacket, my little cape.
I was watching someone stream Dark Souls 2 a few days ago, and I'm a Dark Souls 2 defender. That game looks like shit. I know it's like, oh, but that's a PS3 game versus this PS5 game, whatever. Not that this game is the end all be all for graphics, but this game is so good looking compared to
Yeah.
Like, I could go to Dark Souls 3 and probably think, oh, this looks like shit.
I just think it's so bright. Like it's way more bright and colorful. Everything in the other Dark Souls was so gray. Oh wait, we're going the wrong way.
Go this way. I think we gotta go this way.
Dane says he never studied it himself, but knew friends who had seen some demonstrations. Nice. Look out.
I think this is the way down there.
I think we need to jump from up here onto there. Cause I hear that thing again.
Cellar ahead. Try here. Just making sure.
Someone on YouTube told me there's a bunch of like areas that are hidden by you have to hit the floor.
Yes, there are a few of those.
I hate that. Oh, is there an area over here?
There's a ladder here at least, so I'd
Let's descend here.
First. Who needs ladders? Oh, chest. Behold, something incredible.
Oh, it's something gold. Sword of Night and Flame.
Oh, the Sword of Night and Flame, yeah.
That's some George R. R. Martin shit.
That is.
What does the Sword of Night and Flame do?
Gives you the power of both Night and Flame and anime on your side.
Ooh. Let's see, hold on. Staff of the Guilty. What does that do? It's a faith weapon? It's a seal? No, it's a glintstone staff. Why do I need faith to wield it?
Sometimes they be weird like that.
Oh, I don't have enough faith to wield the Sword of Night and Flame.
Yeah, this is like a specific kind of guy. I think its deal is that it does both sorcery abilities, but also specific faith ability.
Okay. I can hear a scarab, but I can't see it.
Well, if you're going like hybrid style.
Oh, I see it. I am actually going hybrid style. Carrion Piercer. Nice.
Carrion Pisser.
Actually, I'm gonna take a second and run to the restroom. It's only gonna be about.
Speaking of.
It's only gonna be about a minute. But I'm gonna throw it to the. Let's sit in this room, and I'm gonna put it on the be right back screen. Stay fancy, all my lads, ladies, and gentle non-bees. Keep being amazing out there. No idea. Yep. Okay. I think they and the hat will stay up like this. No, the hat is too small, or the headphones are too big. I'm just gonna sit like this, and it is kind of over my eyes. So I blame you if we die. Nothing much. I'm just in the inferno right now, so I'm very scared, and everything is awful and wants to kill me. And oh my.